Hi, I'm Mark Palchik, and I love living in Washington, D.C. Yeah. Except, you know, it's getting so expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would not believe what it costs these days to buy a politician. But I did not grow up in D.C. No, I grew up in Akron, Ohio. There is nothing to do in Akron, Ohio. Except, of course, go to evangelical churches to be saved. And I went, oh yes I did. I got to see the Reverend Rex Humbard preach at the Cathedral of Tomorrow. Whoa! He was amazing. He was so charismatic. He was so powerful. You know, he had the power to take away all of my sins. He had the power to take away all of my illnesses. He had the power to take all major credit cards. But not American Express. And boy howdy, I wanted that power. Oh yes I did. So I went to my career counselor and I said, Rabbi, he gets it, I want to be an evangelical preacher. And that's when I found out they don't let Jews do that. You know what I hate? I hate flying. Being at 30,000 feet with absolutely no control over your fate. So what I do whenever I get on a plane is I check out the plane's karma. If it's a bunch of young kids, I go, all right, nothing's going to happen to these young innocents. If it's a bunch of priests, I go, this could go either way. If the priests get on with the young kids, I get off the plane. But I'll tell you, last week I wish I'd gotten off this plane from D.C. to Dallas. It was so turbulent. There were tornadoes all around Dallas. We circled forever and ever until the pilot came on and said, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas is still closed because of weather, and unfortunately, we're running out of fuel. Oh, shit. So we're going to make an emergency landing, but it's going to get a little rough. So please, ladies and gentlemen, seat backs, tray tables up, store your belongings, and please remove your eyewear. Remove my eyewear? And it did get rough. I am talking Tina Turner rough. It got so bad my seatmate Alice grabbed my arm. I'm so frightened. My husband, he's a Baptist minister, and he cannot tend to the flock without me. All right, a member of the club. And I got me 3 small babies at home. Whoa, even better. No one's going to want these kids to be motherless. And I'm so ashamed. When I was in D.C., I had me an affair. And she says that, the plane goes up on one wing, nose down. Overheads pop. Boom. Oxygen pops. Boom. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas is clear, landing in 2 minutes. Hallelujah. The entire plane breaks out in cheers, except for Alice. Oh my. When I thought we were going to die, I texted my husband, and I admitted my mortal sin. Yeah. Oh, Alice, you are an idiot. Don't you know that what happens in D.C. fucks the rest of the country? I do think our friend Alice is going to need a lawyer. Oh, come on, lawyers are not that bad. They can be very useful. As sleep aids, if you don't believe me, ask one what they do all day. If you're not asleep in 10 minutes, you're not listening. But I get it. People like talking to lawyers just about as much as they like talking to undertakers. But if grandma's died, you know, you really ought to call the undertaker. And you really ought to call a lawyer if you're the one that killed grandma. Look, all I'm trying to say is that people like Alice should call lawyers before they do stupid things. know, treat lawyers like a condom. It's best to use them before you get fucked.